And sometimes there are little clues on the packaging of your favourite foods that let you spot the own brands that are made by the big brands. Expert Kate Hardcastle is going to let me in on a trick of the trade.
So there's a company called Arla Foods. They're a huge dairy organisation. In fact, last year they sold £10 billion worth of products globally. It's a big, big organisation. And you might know them from making this brand.
Oh, of course. We all know Anchor.
And they also create this known brand.
Yes, of course.
But they also create this own brand, this own brand, this own brand, and this own brand.
Wow.
Arla is the 5th biggest dairy company in the world. It also makes Lurpak in Denmark. But Anchor, Yeo Valley, and all of these own brand packs of butter are made in one factory in Wiltshire.
So what am I looking for on the packaging to know that they're made in the same place or by the same manufacturer?
Dairy and certain food types have a serial code on the back. The code will be identical on the products that have come out of the same factory. That's the same number on both packets. I think it's about 6 figures on this one. And you've got it? Yeah.
Found it.
Yeah. Can you find it on the other one? It should be identical. That tells us...
There you go.
That tells us it's the same place, come from the same source.
I can see it is GBWQ108.
It's an amazing trick, and it works for almost anything that contains dairy. But today, own brands come with all the shiny packaging and high-class looks of the big brands. They've even got brand names, so you could be buying an own brand without even knowing it.
One of the things that supermarkets do is they kind of create their own mini brands to put on the unbranded products. It almost gives us a bit of reassurance that there's another brand involved. But when you see a brand name like Stockwell's in Tesco or Mary Ann's in Sainsbury's, they're actually just names that the business uses as own brands.
All of the supermarkets are at it. Lidl has Cian and Snacktastic. Aldi has Mamia and Lacura. And Tesco has Stockwell, Creamfields and Butterpack.
And I think sometimes we don't realise subconsciously how much is going on. Seeing that packaging or that logo can often just make us change all of our purchase decisions in a heartbeat. So much has been done as well to prove psychologically how much it can really impact us. Things can even taste different to us when we know it's associated with a certain brand. So the best thing to do is become brand immune and really become budget aware. And that means that you're really guiding what you buy by what you're spending and not what the organisations themselves want you to buy.
They'll be washed with the same amount of detergent in a domestic machine. And the results are likely to be close. In industry tests, own brand powders regularly compete well with the famous names.
Organisations like Which and Good Housekeeping, who are known as really being consumer champions, test a lot of the products regularly, and they'll put brands and own brands side by side. And guess what? You know, own brands really comes out, particularly on products for laundry. If you're getting products that perform just as well in washing your clothes, why wouldn't you spend less?
So, will the Brentwood Rugby League team think the own brand washing powder is up to the job?